You just walk in, I yell your name. It's cool, but you can't even hear me. You may have had permanent hearing loss. We'll hope it's only temporary. And we know that you can fully recover after 10% plus previous exposure. Speech banana and exchange rates are either 3 or 5 dBA. Don't you know it's turned up too loud? Provincial limit is 85. Now you know why you can't hear. Turn it down, read the signs, and wear those foaming earplugs.
Stop right now, measure that noise. You need those ears for the rest of your life. Hey you, always on the job, gotta do a noise survey and conservation programs.
Do 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 do.
Noise reduction ratings.
Ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba.
Always wear protection.
And we hope that you will go and wear your earmuffs or even dual protection, cause it's your best option. Those are fragile hair cells, yes, they're gonna break down. You've crossed the line and no, you can't turn around. Don't you know it's turned up too loud? Provincial limit is 85. Now you know why you can't hear. Turn it down, read the signs, and wear those forming earplugs.
Stop right now, measure that noise. You need those ears for the rest of your life. Hey you, always on the job, gotta do a noise survey and conservation programs.
Gotta keep it down, honey, wear your muffs all the time, cause we care about your hearing, don't be wasting our time. You need HP, DS train, you gotta put them in right or just get out of this place.
Stop right now, measure that noise. You need those ears for the rest of your life. Hey you, always on the job, gotta do a noise survey and conservation program.
Stop right now, measure that noise. You need those ears for the rest of your life. Hey you, always on the job, gotta do a noise survey and conservation programs.
You're sitting at work, clocking in your hours, and your hearing ability is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Oh, maybe I'll protect my ears next year, maybe next month. No, do it right now. You gotta hear things before work, you gotta hear things after work. Just do what you gotta do to not be deaf by 45. Look, go talk to somebody right now before you literally can't hear somebody talk to you. You spend all day trying to eavesdrop on the cute accountant's phone calls anyhow. Why don't you make a phone call that'll help you do that in the future? Look, all you gotta do is get sound smart and protect yourself. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name's Brittany, and I'm here on an exclusive interview with the Spice Girls to talk about their remake hit song, Stop, titled Stop, It's Too Loud. So, girls, how's it going tonight?
We're good.
Good. Really good.
Thanks for having us today.
asking.
To start off, what made you come up with the idea of remaking such a popular song with, well, an interesting grouping of lyrics to say the least? Sporty?
Well, as a group, we wanted to kind of do something different. We thought it'd be fun to do a song that's actually fun to listen to, but also educational content at the same time. We wanted to teach the world about noise and how it can affect the workers in the workplace.
I definitely think you're the first group to cater to safety in the workplace. Let's talk about the song. First off, can one of you give our viewers a brief overview of ways noise can be classified in the workplace?
Sure. Noise can come from a variety of objects and machines. Noise can be classified in three main ways. One, continuous, which is noise that remains relatively constant over a given time period. Intermittent, which is a mixture of both quiet and noisy periods. And impulse or impact, which is a short burst of loud noise that lasts for less than a second.
Great! In regards to the first verse of the song, you talk about hearing loss. Can you elaborate your knowledge on the subject? Scary?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So basically there's either temporary or permanent hearing loss.
You can get them from either auditory or non-auditory effects. So auditory would be noise, whereas non-auditory would be something like stress. Our biggest concern in the workplace is auditory, especially if it's permanent. That's what we really want to avoid.
How about recovering from hearing loss?
We have small hair cells in our ears which allow us to hear. Once these hair cells get damaged, they can't grow back. A full recovery from temporary hearing loss is possible, but it requires 10% longer than your exposure time.
Whoa, scary stuff. Now exactly what is a speech banana?
Great question. Normal conversation usually occurs between 60 and 70 dBA. A dBA is an expression of the loudness of which our ears can perceive. And the speech banana is a region on a graph where all sounds from various languages throughout the world lie.
Very interesting. To finish off the first verse, elaborate on what you meant by provincial limit of 85 dBA.
So 85 dBA is the provincial limit that we have in Ontario for how loud we want something to be for an 8-hour shift. If you can have noise that's louder than that, but if it is louder than that, then you need to work less than 8 hours to avoid hearing loss.
On top of this, it is crucial to wear ear protection such as forming earplugs. What these do will cause a tight seal around your ear to protect you from high noise levels.
Very insightful. Now, let's elaborate on the chorus of the song. What exactly is a noise survey and a conservation program?
A noise survey in the workplace is when you can take sample noises from various locations to identify the machines in the areas that generate harmful noises. A conservation program is a planned coordinated course that helps prevent hearing loss. This can be done by reducing the noise that comes from certain machines or by implementing a program to help prevent hearing loss.
Sounds like some confusing stuff. Tell us what you guys are referring to in the second verse.
Basically, in the second verse, all we're trying to get across is that protecting your ears in the workplace is really important, right? So you can wear the big ear muffs that have soft, cushiony fabric inside them that will reduce noise, or you can wear little ear plugs, or better yet, if you combine the two, then you're really protecting yourself in the best way possible.
We also let our listeners know that the hair cells in your ear will break down, and it's important to wear the proper protection and to follow the proper steps to prevent this from happening.
I didn't realize just how important protecting your ears truly is. To conclude this segment, you mentioned HPDS training. What is that?
HPDS stands for Hearing Protective Devices, which can include anything from earmuffs to earplugs. It's crucial, though, that the workers are properly trained in the fitting of these devices. There's been studies that prove that trained workers can decrease the noise levels they're susceptible to way better than non-trained workers.
That does sound pretty important. Well, that's all the time we have. I want to thank the Spice Girls for coming in and talking to us about hearing protection in the workplace. You always got to protect those ears, guys. Join us next time as we sit down with the Backstreet Boys to talk about their remake of their hit song, I Want It That Way, titled I Want It a Different Way. See you next time, guys.